Alright, what's up, boys? Today we're back on MX Bikes, and as you can see, we're at Daytona. This is like the most hyped and anticipated track of the year, and let me tell you, this track absolutely lived up to the hype. It is so sick. Yeah, but we'll get more into that later, though. But what you're seeing right now on the screen is quali, and this is my fastest lap of quali. I'll take you guys through a little lap here. As you can quad this and triple out, that's pretty tough. More of a quali line than a race line, but I think I did it a few times in the race. And triple on, off, this ski jump into the moguls, and then I like hitting outside here. That outside gets really beat up in the race, though, so I don't use it much. And then go inside in the sand. And then here, this is pretty tough. Triple and then double into this inside rut. That is really, really hard to do, and you have to get it perfect and get it right to get it right. Anyways, you want to stay tight through these two 90s, tight as possible. Cutting off as most track as possible. You can go on the right side of that Supercross triple to stay a little bit lower, and then yeah, get a good drive through those ruts for these whoops. Two ruts in that corner, but yeah, get a good drive through them. And then I like taking the left side of the angled jumps there and going outside inside in the split section. I also didn't take the berm in the second part of the split section just because I like to apex it. But yeah, and then on this wall jump you can send it. It just saves you a few tenths. I didn't get the best, launch into the finish line, but yeah, I didn't even see what my lap was, but I think it was a 1:07.3, and that got me second in quali. Hemi was absolutely barking. He got first by like a second. Anyways, here's the race. I started recording like as soon as the 15-second board dropped, just because I was spacing out, thinking about different things. But you have to double your way through here at first, and then whoa, yeah, Marco gets a little sketchy. I check up, double here. I think something happens right here, right? No? Oh no, we're good. Okay, yeah, so we're good to go. I think that might have happened in the heat or something, but yeah. Anyways, hit the inside rut there, and yeah, we're already up into P3, I believe. Yeah, P3. So off to a super good start. But of course, you'll see throughout this video, what always gets me is I get nervous at the starts, and I always do terrible on like the first, I don't know, 5 laps, 6 laps. I always do terrible. As you can see, I'm already starting to ride really like crap, going super slow around these corners. Just not riding very good, just because, I don't know, for some reason I just get so nervous at the start. I wish I wouldn't, because I would have a lot more pace in me at the start of races, obviously, but I don't know. I'm working on it. We'll get better throughout the season, I guess. Well, I mean, the season's already almost kind of over. This is the halfway point, so got to start doing it now. But yeah. Anyways, those two guys in front of me are Skills and Cooper Hunt. Cooper Hunt is Dino from Sim, if you guys know him. And yeah, I'm just trying to run him down, but I have a brain fart and get nervous and go over the bars there. And then I blow a good start. I mean, I'm still in 5th after Seabolt passes me, but I wish I wouldn't have done that, because I would have obviously had a way better start. So now I have to work my way through the pack even more, going inside here, making sure to leave Seabolt room. Just barely left him enough room. I kind of expected him to be a little bit more on the right, but that was my bad. So anyways, I have a really different line through here. I go double and go to the inside. I think it's way faster. I think I gain a lot of time. I mean, it might not look like it in the beginning part of this race, because as I said, I suck at the beginning stages of the race, just because I get so nervous and need a little bit to warm up. Anyways, though, trying to make a move on Seabolt here, because I'm kind of pissed after I blew a good start, and get a really good drive through the whoops. We go side by side with him through this section, but he has the much better rhythm and the better lane in the split section. So he comes out in front. Yeah, I wanted to see if I can beat him down this rhythm section. Honestly, don't even remember this battle with Seabolt, so I don't really remember how I passed him, or what even happens, or anything that really happens in the early parts of this race. Just because it was a wild race. I was having battles the whole race. I was charging through the pack. Like it's a really good race. You guys will definitely enjoy it. Anyways, though, yeah, Van there. I think Skills must have made a mistake, because he's in front of Van now. Yeah, I'm behind Seabolt. Yeah, like I said, I have a different line through here. Let's see if I can gain time on him this time. I don't know if it's... Yeah, no. Well, I feel like even though how slow I take it, I still feel like I gained just a little bit of time there, even though I'm taking it like super slow. In my opinion, I gained a bit of time. Anyways, like I said, the right side of the Supercross triple is lower if you want to stay a little lower on that. And yeah, again, this corner is super important to get a good drive in. And yeah, he messes it up, gets squirrely, and I have to brake to try and avoid him, and then I am stuck in the bad lane again. Let's see if I can make the pass stick. I don't really remember. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, next up would be Van Meel, and he is a very, very consistent rider. I think I had a little bit more pace than him tonight, but he is extremely consistent. And honestly, like I keep saying, early on in these races, I don't have the best pace. So right now, he's actually probably faster than me right now. Probably has a bit more pace than me early on in this race. But as I actually start riding to my actual ability, then I start catching up. Anyway, Skills goes down there. And yeah, if I didn't have that one crash because I got nervous, I would be around Skills right now, you know? And Van. Oh yeah, I just got around Van, but Skills, I think, yeah, he comes around the outside, gets a better drive. Oh my gosh, he got sketchy. I didn't even realize that. And yeah, anyways, went to the back of him. You can double this and then just single out. It's really not that much slower, so if you don't feel like you have the drive for the triple, it is pretty even. Skills is getting really sketchy right now. I didn't even, like in the race, I didn't even realize that, but well, maybe not too bad. Maybe that's just netcode. I don't know. It's hard to tell with this game. Anyways, I keep on getting really good drives through this whoop section, and yeah, then I keep on getting forced into the bad rhythm, so that's unfortunate. I wanted to see if I can make a pass here, but I think I'm too far back, yeah. Just a bit too far back, unfortunately. And then, yeah, that over-under bridge is really annoying for some reason. It's just, it's like scaled differently to the other over-under bridges that we've had this year. So it's kind of hard to time. I don't know why it's so hard to time, but I don't know. It just seems a little bit smaller, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Skills messes up, and then I miss the triple on and then have to do this. Okay, I thought I crashed there for some reason, but yeah, and then they both get back around me. That was super, super frustrated at that. And if you guys watched my last video, you guys know that I can start making mistakes when I get mad and frustrated in this game. I think in this game, it's very important to keep your cool. Anyways, yeah, now I'm starting to hit that rut good. And look how much time I gained. I gained, like, I don't know, like 3/10 there, I feel like. You have to go slow in, obviously, to go double-double, and the other guys are going triple-double. But I feel like it's worth it, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyways, now I'm behind these two. I'm waiting to see if they make a mistake, and I can get around them. Skills, whoa. Yeah, I have to check up a little bit to not hit them. And again, I think I'm a bit too far back to make a move here. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit too far back, but we are side by side. Oh my gosh, that's some BS right there. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. That is such BS. And of course I crashed before the wall, the worst place to crash where it's going to completely slow you down. But yeah, now Ev moves onto the back of me. And obviously he is your points leader, so I'm not really in this championship anymore. I'm like 24 points back during this race. And yeah, so I'm not really in it anymore. I'm like still technically in it, but like I still want to, you know, beat the points leader just in case. You never know if you have a chance. But yeah, and then I get mad because I went down, and I go down again. This is, looking back on this is just such a big missed opportunity because you guys will see me come through the pack here, and basically, I'll just spoil it for you guys. It's whatever. But at one point, Dino was 23 seconds ahead of me. And then, I believe 23 seconds, I could be wrong. And then I shortened that down to 3 seconds at the end. So I feel like I was the fastest guy out there, race pace-wise. And I feel like I really could have done something. Anyways, yeah, move got a little sketchy there, as you can see. I'm onto the back of him, just trying to see if I can pressure him into a mistake. Can I make a pass here? Whoa, oh, I overshoot that a little bit, which really screws me, but we are side by side. So that I think that outside-inside option is a little bit faster, but I just kind of messed it up. And then, yeah, I wanted to see if I can get a better drive through this section, to see if I can stay lower over these jumps, but I kind of overjumped that, which ruins my momentum, and that move jumps right by me. But he slides out. Will he get this? Yeah, he does. Jeez. We are having an intense battle right now. Taking multiple different lines going inside. A look down the inside. Yeah, I think I kind of took his line away. Again, I keep expecting those guys to go inside, so I'm sorry if I like cut anybody off, to be honest. But yeah, again. Yeah, and then right here I wanted to take his line away to secure the pass. That's why I went outside there instead of my normal inside line. And yeah, I got the job done. I think that inside in the sand section is way faster than the outside, but I think the outside is like a lot more consistent because the inside is very easy to drag bar and front tuck, as you saw. That was one of my crashes earlier. Anyways, back to the race though. I feel like these whoops are my strong point. I feel like whoops are my strong points on most tracks, except for probably Minneapolis. I feel like I'm pretty average at Minneapolis whoops. But other than that, I feel like most tracks I'm pretty good at the whoops. Oh, yeah, I come up short on that. See, now I'm starting to overthink the over-under bridge because of that one time I crashed there, which is not what you want to do. You don't want to overthink in Supercross. You just kind of want to flow, you know what I mean? Anyways, again, side-by-side with Moof, and I was like, okay, F it, I'm going for the quad. I come up a little bit short, but thankfully, I think Moof backed out a little bit. Oh, no, he comes up my inside. I didn't even remember that. Yeah, I don't remember most of this race just because so much happened. I was kind of in the zone. Anyways, protect my inside here. I didn't know if Moof was going inside or outside. But I decided to protect it, and yeah, thankfully we're able to secure the position. Hopefully I didn't, take Moof out or anything. I don't think I did, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, now next up the road is Skills, but he is really far out, as you can see. He's 10 seconds in front of me, and I'm 19 seconds back from the leader. So, like I said, if I would just ride better at the beginning of races, I would do so much better. Now there's already only 5 minutes left to go. That's freaking unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like 10 minutes have already passed by. Like, again, I know I say this all the time, but in outdoors, 10 minutes by, you would still have 15. No, you still have 20 minutes left in the moto. You know what I mean? In this, you only have 5 minutes left after 20 minutes. So I mean after 10 minutes. So it's you got to get going early on these, and yeah, I'm more of an outdoors style guy. So this track did suit me. However, the short races do not suit me because I take a while to get going. Anyways, now with 5 minutes to go, now I'm like starting to run my true pace and my true potential. I'm starting to go my full speed. Skills makes another mistake. Whoa, and he loops it. I don't really know what happened there, but hopefully he's not injured. Anyways, yeah. Do I triple in? Yeah, I tripled this. That got sketchy for me. In EU, I wasn't really tripling that for some reason. Didn't really feel comfortable with it, but with more track time by NA, I started tripling it. Just because you don't really lose that much time when you go double single, so it's not really too big of a loss if you do that. Anyways, yeah, still go outside inside here, and now I'm actually starting to go kind of fast, as you can see. Definitely not how I was riding at the beginning of the race. Yeah, out front, Dyno must have made a mistake because I am only 12 seconds back. So I thought at one point I was 23 seconds back, but I guess I was wrong. I was only 19 seconds back. But still, quite a big gap, right? And you will see how big of a comeback I make. 19 seconds back. Yeah, again, he must have made a big mistake because now I'm only 9 seconds back. And Dyno is right. I mean, Van is right on him. So, again, I started right up there with Van. I actually started in front of Van, I believe. And I could have been, up there with those guys battling for the lead right now. But of course, stupid me has to get all nervous at the start and ruin my race. But it's not all ruined. You guys will see. I make a pretty good comeback, and I almost get Dyno in the end. It was super close. If this was 450s, I might have had a shot at him. Although he was super consistent tonight. He was insanely consistent tonight. It was unbelievable. At this point in the race, you can see my fastest time is a 1:10.5, which is not a good lap at all. But with this much E-road and this deep into the race, 1:10 is a perfectly fine race pace. And you're going to see, basically from here until the end of the race, I run within like a tenth of my 1:10.5 lap time, which is really good. And yeah, as you can see, every lap I'm basically gaining 2 seconds on Dyno, down to 7.3 now. So I'm definitely putting in a charge right now and trying to see if I can catch these guys. Anyways, yeah, that road is starting to get eroded. Whoa, somebody's down. I thought that was Van for a second, but I was wrong. Yeah, this outside line in the sand can get really beat up, so I just decided to go inside just to play it safe. The outside was faster in qualifying, but I don't even want to risk it. And then before the whoops, there becomes this like little notch, and you have to avoid that too. So sometimes you have to cut down before the whoops. But I don't think in this one we had to, just because the E-road wasn't too bad. But in EU, the notch was huge. I have pictures of it. Maybe I'll put one on screen or something. But yeah, it was really big. Anyways, yeah, there's that notch. You can kind of see it starting to form a little bit. It's not too bad right now, but yeah, as the race goes on, it will get worse and worse. But they do lower the E-road from EU to NA just because they have different E-road styles. Yeah, Moof is still on me, though. If you look at the map, he's right there. I don't know if he's like trying to make a move on me, or if he's just settling in, or what, or if we're running the same pace, or if I'm holding him up. I have no idea, but all I know is that I'm catching the guys out front, and that's what I'm focused on. Not really too worried about move right now. If he gets a little bit closer, obviously I'll start being worried and start taking some defensive lines. But yeah, as you saw to the left there, those were the leaders right there. They're right freaking there. So I still have a chance at this. I'm only 5.7 seconds back. Again, like I said, I'm gaining about a second and a half every lap, sometimes 2. Still taking this inside line. I think it's really, really good. Is that Van? Yeah, Van just went down. So now I'm onto the back of him and see if I can make a charge and catch him and pass him. But yeah, this track was so good tonight. The E-Road was absolutely amazing. It felt like Daytona. You know, there was inside lines, there was outside lines, there was ruts, it was rough. But the E-Road wasn't like bad. Like the E-Road was gnarly, and the E-Road was like bad in terms of like the E-Road got big. I guess it made, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, the E-Road got bad, I guess. But the E-Road wasn't bad, if that makes sense. Like it was good E-Road, but you know, the track got deep and it got beat up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this track was so awesome. I absolutely loved it. It flows so well. The ruts, I feel like it's the best ruts he made all year, and if this is a preview to the outdoor style ruts that we're going to get in outdoors, I'm absolutely loving these ruts. So hopefully, whoa, yeah, sketchy moment there, but unfortunately I'm able to save it. But yeah, hopefully we get these style of ruts because they are super, super sick. As you can see, that sand corner is getting deeper on the inside, so is this one. It's just, yeah, the E-Road is just really, really cool here. The E-Road works like pretty realistically here. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but it's pretty good here. Anyways, oh yeah, I only gained 3/10 on dyno that lap, so didn't gain too much that time. And I don't know if I got nervous behind Van to try and make a move for second or what, but yeah, my pace obviously slowed down a little bit that lap. Actually, no, I didn't. I was only a 10th slower than my fastest lap, so I think dyno just had a barking lap that time. Anyways, on to the last lap here. And yeah, I'm only 4.8 seconds behind dyno now, so definitely putting in a charge. And I'm definitely catching Van because he's only 0.3 in front of me now. And I want to see if I can pressure him into a mistake on this last lap. I don't think I can make a move quite yet just because I'm not close enough, but I think I am close enough to start pressuring him a little bit. And yes, that's exactly what happens. I don't know if I did pressure him or not, or if he just made a mistake or what, but he did end up going down. So I am able to get around him for second place there. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way I rode in the second half of this race. Obviously, I'm riding amazing right now, but if I could just ride like this throughout the entire race, dude, I don't think I could. I think I would have won this race by a mile. You know what I mean? I think I would have. I think I would win a lot of races if I could just ride like this from the start. You know, but I always end up screwing myself by getting too nervous at the start. I don't know. It's very frustrating. But I don't know. Well, I'll try to keep working on it. I don't know what else I can really do. It's really hard to it's a really hard problem to solve. But hopefully, as time goes on, I'll get better and better at it. Anyways, as you can see, I'm 3.9 seconds behind dyno now. Just imagine if I had, I don't know, like 2 more laps. Me and dyno could have had a cool battle. It would have been 50-50. Would have been a coin flip, and you don't know who would have won. Maybe even 1 more lap. I don't know. Just in case like he makes a mistake or something. I don't know. But that is extremely frustrating out of me. I end up 3.3 seconds behind him. And yeah, at first I was really happy for dyno, because that's his first win. He comes from Sim. And yeah, I just wanted to congratulate him. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, dude, I could have won this freaking race, if I just would stop getting so nervous at the start. You know what I mean? I really had the pace, but it's okay. It's whatever. I think if there was one track where I had a shot at winning, it would be Daytona because it's more of an outdoor style track, and obviously I'm more of an outdoor style guy. But it's all right. We will get better next week and try to win next week. Would have been good to take advantage of Evmoof getting a bad start and Hemi getting a bad start to make up points on them, but it's in the past now. But it's as frustrated as I am. I'm still super excited with how I rode in the second half of that race. I rode really good, and I'm still really happy with how I rode. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a sub, and I will see you guys in the next one.